Ready, pull. Dang it. Hey guys, welcome back to Kwmjam Adventures. So today we are going to be shooting baseballs. It's summer, baseball's a summer activity, so I'm just really curious what's going to happen with these. As far as I can tell, these are somewhat regulation baseballs. The only thing I notice is that they're synthetic leather instead of real leather, but it'll do. So anyways, what we're shooting today, as you see on the thumbnail, we are going to be using the Ruger PC 9. So this is a 9mm carbine from Ruger. I picked this up a while ago. I haven't had it on the channel yet, so I thought this would be a good opportunity. We're going to do some other calibers too, so we're not going to start with this. We're going to start with the Flintlock as per normal, and then we're going to go through a couple other calibers to see what happens to the baseballs. So yeah, let's get set up and start shooting. Alright, so we got the Flintlock loaded up here with a 80 grain charge. So we're shooting, we're only like 10 feet away or so. So this is going to be a really interesting shot, hitting the baseball. So let's see what happens. I honestly think I missed. Let's go take a look. Yeah, I just had it up on this log. It looks like I ended up shooting low. I think what ended up happening is that when it I haven't shot the Flintlock in a little bit, so when I pulled the trigger, I wasn't expecting the delay like I should, and then I just ended up aiming down a bit. So we're gonna get loaded up. We're gonna get this back on the log, and we're gonna try that again. All right, we're all loaded up again. This time I'll remember I'm shooting a Flintlock, and let's hit it this time. All right, we got it that time. Let's go see. All right, well, I definitely hit it that time. So it flung off the log here. Let's get the GoPro turned off. And it's way back over here. Ooh, oh, hello. All right. Wow, okay, so I hit it kind of hit near the top there. And yeah, it just blew all the cork out. Almost looks like it's just filled with sand almost. I don't know if you can kind of see in there, but it's kind of hard on the camera. But yeah, that's what it's just filled with. All right, well, let's go try the next gun. All right, so next up we're gonna try 22. So we got a 22 long rifle here. We're gonna be shooting it out of my Cooey Model 39 single shot bolt action 22. I think I've had this on the channel before. This was actually my uncle's gun, and he gave it to me long time ago. So this is the gun he had when he was a kid. So awesome little, super accurate little single shot 22. Here, let me throw this. No, I won't put it in the chamber yet. So we're shooting CCI Velociraptors, I don't know, whatever. So yeah, 22 long rifle. These are a 40 grain. And they're rated for 1435 feet per second. So let's see what it does on a baseball. So you have to load each shot individually since it is a single shot. You have to pull that back to cock it, and we're ready to go. Okay, I'm excited to see what that did. All right, let's go see what the 22 did. Okay, it looks like I got it right in the middle here. So, a much smaller entry hole than what the Flintlock did, so I hit it right by that lace. And it just kind of went straight through. We got a bit of an exit hole there. So nothing too crazy. So that was a hollow point, so it would have expanded a little bit as it went through there. But yeah, pretty cool. Next up, Ruger PC Carbine. Let's go check that out. Alright guys, so yeah, like I said, I got the Ruger PC Carbine here. I've had this for a little while. We'll just show that it's empty here. Magazine's empty. It's empty there. So yeah, this is a 9mm PC Carbine from Ruger. I've had this for a little while now, just haven't had a chance to get it on the channel. A couple cool things about this guy. One, this is just the default stock. You can get it with a forend that is, I think it's got M-lock attachments, and then they also have one that's got more of a pistol grip, like in an AR style, but the same gun, the gun is basically the same, receiver is basically the same. It's just the stock and the forend that changes. A couple cool things about this. So one, it does have adjustable stock pieces, so you can change the length of pull on the stock with these inserts, and I believe it did come with a couple of them. It does have this nice checkering or stippling on the grip and the forend, which is really comfortable and gives you a nice good grip. As I said, it is 9mm, so it comes with not this magazine. It actually comes with a Ruger 9mm magazine, whatever they call it, and then they do have the inserts so you can use more common Glock magazines. So that's what I'm running. Let's toss that over there for now. Flip it over to the other side. Mag release is just on the one side. I believe you can flip it around to the other side if you wanted. I like it over here because it's good for me being right-handed. The charging handle is ambidextrous, so you can have it either on this side or you can flip it over onto the ejection side. It is semi-automatic. Just ghost ring sights, so I believe it's called ghost ring, so a little circle and then just a little wedge at the end. It's got a fluted barrel, so it reduces weight. It's actually really nice. Forend and the stock are all polymer, but it's really, really durable. It's really, really tough. One other thing that's kind of cool with this, it is a last round hold open. So I just clicked it back there so it's open, because once the bolt is open and held open, little switch on the bottom here. So you can actually pull that switch in, give it a little rotate, and you can actually break this gun down and put it in a backpack or anything like that. So it is a takedown. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and then also on the forend, you do have a little bit of a rail there to mount stuff, and then it is a Picatinny rail on the top as well. Had this gun for a while, like I said. The only issue I have had with this gun, which I can fix fairly easily, I just haven't done it yet because I am lazy, is the screw that holds the forend onto the barrel portion. It tends to, after you're shooting it a while, it tends to work itself back out, and then the forend gets loose. I just haven't had a chance to throw some Loctite on there, and that's going to fix that right up. Otherwise, this thing has shot every round that I put through it. It's been pretty fantastic. So let's get set up, and we're going to try this, the 9mm on the baseball. All right, so we're all set. Just before we shot, just before we shoot rather, I was just going to let you guys know I'm actually partnering up with a new company called Online Outfitters. They're going to be carrying all kinds of fishing, hunting, camping gear, all kinds of cool stuff. So we're just kind of getting started up, and some really cool stuff coming down the pipe. So keep tuned into this channel and my Instagram, and you're going to see some pretty cool stuff that you guys are going to be able to partake in pretty darn soon. So anyways, back to the PC Carbine. So we are shooting 9mm. This is Blazer brass casing, 115 grain full metal jacket. So let's give this a shot. All right, that's a hit. Let's go see what happened. All right, so let's go see what the 9mm did. Right down here, didn't fly very far. So the entry wound is actually not that much bigger than the 22. I hit it right on the laces there. And actually, since it's full metal jacket, the entry wound is actually smaller than the 22, which is not surprising because with that full metal jacket, it wouldn't have had a chance to expand inside the baseball. So yeah. Not quite as much energy on that one, just kind of shot straight through. It was also going a lot faster. Let's move on to the next bullet. All right, next up, guys, the Black Creek Labs MRX Bison in 5.56. You guys saw this in my my pumpkin tannerite video. So we're shooting PMC 55 grain, full metal jacket, 5.56 out of one of the magazines that Black Creek actually sent me after they saw my video. So thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it. These work great. So yeah, let's see what some 5.56 does. Okay, I missed. Let's reload. All right, guys. I think I'm actually shooting low, so I'm going to aim high this time. Let's go. Not sure what happened there. Well, it didn't go too far. Oh, wow. Well, so the thing with 5.56 is that it is a very, very small, right there, very, very small bullet going very, very, very fast. So I believe that's my entry point. And then, yep, that's my exit. So very, very small. Like I said, it was a full metal jacket. It wasn't a soft point or hollow point. And with it going so fast, it just went straight through, making very, very little damage. It barely knocked it off the log. So, all right, so that's that one. We got one more though to go, and I think that one might make a bit more of a reaction. Let's go take a look. All right, so for our bigger caliber, we've got the Mosin Nagant. This is chambered in 7.62 by 54R. You guys have seen this on the channel a bunch. One of my favorite guns, especially for Army surplus. And for the 7.62 by 54R, we were shooting Barnell's 7.62 by 54R, but this one is a soft point, so like a hunting round. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a soft point, so it might actually expand a little bit. I don't think it's going to have quite enough time to do it, but it's a big projectile. It might get some expansion, so we'll just have to see what happens here, if I can get it in there. Let's see what happens. Definitely more of a reaction on that one, so let's go see what happened. All right, so we definitely got more of a reaction out of that one. Obviously bigger bullet. GoPro off. So we got it to fly a little bit further back. Okay, so I'm not gonna look at the entry wound yet because I want to see it, but you can definitely see the soft point definitely made a bigger hole, but it also made a little bit more of a mess. So you got a little bit of lead on there. And okay, yeah, that soft point definitely did a lot more reaction. Definitely going slower than the 5.56, but that big round with that exploding or expanding projectile, that just did a number on that. Wow. All right. Well, guys, there you have it. That's a baseball episode for you. Got another idea for something baseball themed in the future. Hopefully we get a chance to do that this summer. But yeah, make sure to go check out Online Outfitters, link down in the description down below. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure.